And welcome back, everybody, to Macro Crypto. It's your host, Shane Mack. We got some alpha NFT content dropping for you today, giving you a little known secret out there in the crypto space. So if you do enjoy the content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, head over to Twitter, give us a follow at Macro Crypto Club. Enough of that. Let's go ahead, dive into this content, okay? So what you'll notice is that we're on the Unique website here, which is a network that's on the Polkadot ecosystem, or they're currently vying for a position on the for the parachain auctions coming up in February for Polkadot. Their sister chain Quartz is already on Kusama. And basically, if you are wondering how Polkadot works on a deeper level and why they have Unique and Quartz, all that good jazz, I'll throw a link in the description for my brother's dropping a video about Polkadot and how that ecosystem operates. That way you can get a little bit more of a deep dive into that. But for now, what we're going to be going over is that alpha content and why we're over here on Unique. So Unique is a marketplace for NFTs, but it's also more than that. It's going to be able to be different companies or individuals, entrepreneurs, whatever the case may be, is going to be able to build on top of Unique, which is on top of the Polkadot. So right now they're just going through a campaign for Diamond in the Rough, which they're launching their token for Unique, but that will be ending shortly here, which is not available for US residents, sadly. But also what the Unique benefits are for the NFTs is that there's going to be a flexible economic models, sustainable NFTs, completely customizable, advanced ownership and management, NFT to NFT interactivity, which we'll go over shortly, scalability, and interoperability. Also within that, powerful Web3 solutions, just like other NFT spaces though, there is the art, the gaming, the developers and collectors. But the real reason we're here and talking about the NFT marketplace is Substrapunks, which is the first NFT on the Polkadot ecosystem using Substrate. Also, in that case, is their sister, Chelobricks, which is also found on the Unique marketplace, which we'll go over why it's so important between those two and giving you a little knowledge on why you want to be an owner of both a Chelobrick and a Substrapunk. So, going with a little bit of information from Alex, the CEO of Unique, we also announced in September a gift to the NFT community. Owners of Substrapunks, as well as their sister NFT Chelobricks, would be entitled to a share of the marketplace profits, one of the most significant steps yet towards decentralization on our platform. All accounts holding at least one Substrapunk and one Chelobrick would now be entitled to get a share of 50% of the market trading fees. The update followed another exciting announcement earlier in the summer of 2021 with Remarkable. We shared that Chelobricks would be able to interact with Canaria eggs, demonstrating one of the most unique advanced features, NFT to NFT interoperability. These are the first cross-chain NFTs with composable functionality and evolving traits, meaning NFTs can change over time. So exciting news from the CEO. This was posted back on the 23rd through the website. You'll notice at the very top, you'll be able to click on some of the blogs and press and resources on the Unique website, which I will put a link at the bottom of the page as well in the descriptions. Further information from the CEO talking about vision, what's going to be headed into 2022. I'm really looking forward to how Unique Network will be building out support of the ecosystem, developers, and special projects. Keep on a lookout for the continuation of our work with Remarkable on Quartz and Unique. This will be a basis of a strong infrastructure and the next step in nested NFTs, which we first announced in our original tech paper. I'm personally very excited about how nested NFTs will fuel the future of the metaverse on Kusama and Polkadot. This is about talking static NFTs and making them dynamic. Two essential components of a truly open metaverse. Our job in the next year plus will be to make sure everyone who wants to can be interoperable. On that front, look out for more from Unique NFT Palette and State Mine regarding how NFTs will be able to move around multiple chains. Regarding our efforts across blockchain gaming, we're looking towards multi-chain metaverse where gaming developers can pick and choose components from 10 or more ecosystems to make a game out of it. Stay tuned. lot of work in the unique marketplace. I'm bullish on the unique token itself, but even more so on the first NFTs on the Polkadot ecosystem that were built through unique, and that's currently on their marketplace. So these things I think are going to be very valuable because I'm a believer in the Polkadot ecosystem. And you should be too, because we will be dropping some other content later this week, but I'll drop you a hint on why. Basically, they're number 2 on the amount of devs that are working on their ecosystem. Number 2, behind only Ethereum. Ethereum far is ahead of everybody, but Polkadot's number 2, even ahead of Bitcoin. So that kind of gives you an idea of where the devs are. It's almost like follow the money. No, follow the devs in the crypto space. Where the devs are, that's where the development is, the innovation, and that's where I'm following my heart and my mind, and this is where I'm at, and I'm sharing that with you today. So what we will do is give you a little idea further why we want to be a part of this, and moving forward, why those specific NFTs are going to be so important for the future. To give you a little background on the Canaria, these are on the Remarkable. They are building out the metaverse. You can go to, I'll put this down at the bottom of the page too for you to view. Sorry, I'm over here, just need to take a breath for a second. So also in that marketplace, when you're on their website, you can go to their catalog, check out the different birds. As you can see, this Christmas tree is what they're talking about as like an embedded NFT within an NFT. So on like those NFTs can interact with one another, as well as you'll see the heart eyes right here. That was talking about Chelobricks interacting with the eggs, which then gave different percentages on how they would change the NFT once it hatched. And out came the Canaria birds itself. Currently, I think the low on these is about 12 KSM. So if you are interested in those are kind of the first NFTs that are able to be stackable. Now into the unique network marketplace itself. We're going to show you how to create a account, but also in turn how to get yourself purchasing both a Chelobrick and a Substrapunk. As you know, currently the price floor for Chelobricks is 1.595 KSM, that is. So we're talking Kusama. KSM is the native token on the Kusama Network, which is right around just over $250 currently. So, we're estimating just over about $380 currently for the floor Chelobrick price. And then on Substrapunks, the floor is just under 2 KSM. So you can get that roughly for about $500 for the original first NFT on the Polkadot ecosystem. Remember, Substrapunks took homage from CryptoPunks, which obviously took from Cypherpunks. So everything kind of pays homage to one another here. Completely different. It's nothing like anything. You can see how many traits. You can also search on traits like blondes are the rarest or most sought after Substrapunk on the ecosystem. And I think the high recently was like 38.3 KSM for one of the blondes, at least from what I can remember researching. But what we're going to do is give you an opportunity to create an account, follow me step by step as we create one together, and then that way you can get yourself both a Chelobrick and a Substrapunk. Remember, you have to hold one of each in an account in order to get the rewards. Recently, the rewards, so you kind of know what to expect. I only expect it to increase as more utilization comes from the unique network. The only marketplace fees you're getting right now is through these sales only, Chelobricks and Substrapunks. Eventually, that marketplace should expand and increase that volume. So only wait and see in that regard, but I'm super bullish on it. What I was mentioning in regards to if you do hold more than what I wanted to say, rewind. What I wanted to say, if you hold more than one Chelobrick and one Substrapunk, say you hold 2 of them, it'd also be wise to create 2 accounts and then transfer one of each to the other account so you can double dip in rewards. If you hold more than one Chelobrick and more than one Substrapunk in the same account, you only get credit for holding one of each in the account. Just kind of FYI. Now, let's go ahead and jump over and create an account together. I've already created one account, sent over 0.1 KSM from my other accounts. This is just for you to get a view and to get a feel, because obviously I'm not going to use these, as you'll get my seed phrase all over the internet and you'll be able to see it live. And I'm just going to let those accounts die, of course, but you'll be able to at least follow along with me on how to create that and how we'll move forward, okay? So you always can go to the frequently asked questions. A lot of easy ways to follow. Go ahead, click that link, and for that extension right there, it's going to take you to the Polkadot.js extension. Download it for Chrome. If you're a Brave user, you can also use it Chrome. I did that. Also, a download for Firefox if you're using Firefox, but I highly recommend utilizing Chrome. Once you do that, you're going to be able to then go over to Polkadot.js extension. You're going to be able to then create that extension, which you'll see in the top right corner. Now, you're going to be able to do it two ways here. You're going to be able to create right up here, create a new account through the JS account. Or if you want to utilize Unique Network, that's what we'll do really quickly, is we're going to create and add an account here. Now, you'll notice that Unique will automatically give you a seed phrase. You want to make sure you write this down, because if you don't and you lose it, you won't be able to re-access your account if you ever forget your password or something happens to a computer that you have your, your Polkadot.js on. Write that down, put it away for safekeeping. Just like anything on Bitcoin and Ethereum, that seed phrase is for your eyes and your eyes only. Never share that. Security tip 101. Ever share the seed phrase. That's why you're all going to be able to see my seed phrase right here as I create this account. And I'm never sending anything in there. It'll be this account once I'll be able to delete it and remove it from Polkadot after this video. So, but you'll notice also if I leave this and I go back in, they're going to give me a new seed phrase. So we got Burger, Brave, Easy. But then if I go back to account, more toward Lemon, okay? Also, what's gonna change that seed phrase, if I go to raw and back here, there was Lemon, but now it's element, staff, member, verb, okay? All those different things, basically, you're gonna wanna write out every single one, and you'll see why in just a second. I'm just gonna copy and paste this just so you're able to follow along with me here. I'm gonna create this count, and this is fake channel content. Okay, Jesus, embarrassing. Okay, and password is going to be ABC, capital EFD 123 period. There we go. Okay, ABC, capital EFD 123 period. Okay, so now we got the same password there, and we're going to go ahead and go next. And no, that's not my password for anything else. So if in case you're wondering, you won't be able to access anything with that. So we're going to go ahead. We got everything we need. We're going to go ahead, hit save. There's the fake channel account for the content we're given today. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Polkadot. You'll also notice that when you first activate, if you don't already have an account, they'll ask if you want to allow Unique to interact with your accounts. And yes, of course you do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this account. We're going to import an account with a pre-existing phrase. You're going to type in that phrase you're using. That account right there is now going to match right with that address. Okay. We're going to do use any chain for now. And we'll just call this the same thing. So it just matches, of course, fake channel content, and then a password for this count, that same stupid password. Okay, and we will then of course repeat. All right, no, I didn't even need to say the password out loud, as you weren't gonna be able to see it, but we created a fake random ass one just for you guys, for anybody that might come across this. Okay, so now you'll notice that this is Kusama. You'll notice that what you're gonna have to do, if you get Kusama off of the centralized exchanges, you're gonna then wanna, obviously send it over to your new Kusama wallets and your Polkadot wallet. But in order to interact with Unique Network, since it is using the Kusama Kusama Network and is not Polkadot Live yet, you're going to want to make sure that when you go over here, you're going to be switching to the Kusama relay chain. What you're going to notice is the 5C7Y right here. That's the address. That's your beginning address for your Polkadot ecosystem or all chains. What you're going to want to do when you change that to Kusama, you're going to notice that changes now. So now we're on the Kusama. This is the address you're going to want to copy. And when you copy it, you can go over, take it, for instance, like on Kraken, and then you're going to be able to paste it in there for when you're withdrawing your KSM that you just recently purchased and sending it to this new address. Once you send it over, we'll say we send it over to our Macro Crypto Club. That's where that 0.1 KSM is. Once you send it over, you're able now to then go over to the marketplace and now purchase a brand new Chelobrick, Substrapunk, and whatnot, okay? I do want to hit and point out as well that you're able to do it opposite and create a account through the Polkadot ecosystem, and then you'll have to bring it over to accounts. And same thing is you're going to restore from a seed phrase or the JSN file, JSON. For that JSON file, in order to access it, if you're coming from here and I want to get my fake channel content JSON account, I can say export account. I put my password in, and you'll notice there's a JSON file that you're going to then download at the bottom, and you're going to save it on, and you'll be able to restore it that way as well. I recommend doing both, having a JSON file attached as well as the seed phrase. Again, you never want to share that with anybody. And also what you'll be able to get this is your Polkadot account. You'll notice that right now it's only showing one because I was already on here. I just created another. So when I refresh this page, it should show two. We'll find out when it's initializing a connection here. There they are. There's my fake channel content. And basically I can send KSM out of this channel. This is where you're going to do all your work. I know it's not super user friendly, but currently that's where this innovation's at because they're worried about other things instead of making it easy for us to go get our Chelobricks and Substrapunks. But this is that content for you, that alpha content where you're going to get the first NFTs both on Kusama and Polkadot. Mainly it's Polkadot. Polkadot is the second largest developers that are working on innovation on the project. Super bullish on Polkadot altogether. So why not find yourself in a CryptoPunks kind of atmosphere of allowing yourself to purchase maybe one or two of these at the very least if you want to stack yourself some Chelobricks or Substrapunks, and also getting a little passive income on a quarterly basis throughout the year. And I only think that's going to rise as the price of all these NFTs rise on the Unique platform, as well as other marketplaces being built on top of Unique, is only going to create more profit and revenue for this team and for us as holders of the NFT. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the description at the bottom or in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoy the content. Again, like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get after it, everybody. Bye now.